Just want to share with you one important thing that's really helped me, and that's the power of actually learning how to learn, because there is a bit of an assumption that we know how to learn. All right, and Harvard did a study that if you, and you probably remember this from uni, I remember when I learned this at uni, and they said if you just show up, you're likely to take 10%, right, of the information. If you take notes, I can see some of you taking notes, fantastic, you're likely to then take 30 to 40% of the information, right? So that means for every 10 words that I say, you're likely to pick up 3 to 4 words basically. And then for those, and if you think about it, in school, so if you're coming to a class and you're only taking 10%, and if you're only getting 30%, in terms of the school system, where would 10% and 30% lie within the stats? That's like probably an F or a U. You know, that's not how we want to be learning. But how we really get to learn is by speaking. Okay, speaking things. So when we have notes or whatever, we're actually reviewing them, we're actually calling out loud. So there was a reason why I got you to repeat what I was saying, because you're going to remember that now because you said it, right? It wasn't me, because our conscious mind and subconscious mind is likely to take on board what we say as opposed to you hearing me say that. All right, so the more we can tell ourselves these things, and as we know, you know, death and life is in the power of the tongue, and so we have to be constantly speaking positively over our businesses, over our finances, and over ourselves.